And you got Snoopy on Pantheon who can just gank top lane, I think, very effectively. You've got a targeted stun, a lot of damage comes out there. The follow-up with Jax's stun. I'd be worried if I were Yuzuki.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be really interesting to see where he actually decides to go with those Pantheon ults, because the bottom lane has been pointed out over and over again as carrying very hard for Cloud9. And Pantheon is amazing at ganking bottom lanes. So we'll have to see if they actually try and focus on the bottom lane and keep Altec from getting out of control. A lot of other teams have sent multiple people up there to try and push with it. Just two junglers here are going to fight.
Snoopy comes in though, just runs right into two. Flash the way, flash in by Kesla, but gets stunned up by Jackson. He goes down. First blood goes to Inox, and EG fire first.
All right, Inox is able to get a red buff as well, and now they do get to do something with this giant wave, because Yuzuki took a lot of damage in the trade as well. So not only did they get a kill for first blood, but they're going to get another one.
Stun comes in. Inox has aggro, and Snoopy grabs the second kill. Inox flashes away 2-0 and turret pressure for EG.
Snoopy has set up a counter gank. He has to go back to base. This might be a dive up top, actually. Pantheon very strong at tower diving. Okay, they're just going to go the safe route. They do get both of those turrets we were talking about being extremely low, and that's a big influx of gold for the entire team of EG. Plus, they can rotate down to Dragon after they buy. Snoopy walks right through that pink ward.
Shows no fear.
He's going to leave it for Pobelter. Evelyn making her way down, though. It's going to be pretty late.
Now, teleport is available for Yuzuki, but looks like C19 not going to stop this one. Evil Geniuses claimed themselves a dragon from their early game lead.
And this is going very poorly for C9 because they want to make use of that Soraka for those team fights, for those brawls. If both those teleports come in, it's still a huge advantage for EG.
Here comes the Pantheon drop. Here comes the jump in, and Yellow Pete. Big burst comes out, but a shockwave turns it around. Bijou spams the heals out. Kill comes over onto Crepo, but Kez goes down to Inox. Inox down to half HP. Bijou chased out. Now Altec at a bad spot as well. The kills going all the way for EG right now. Glebe forced to run. Yuzuki trying to now run away with a stun up there. The hook goes into Snoopy, but 4 for 2 to Evil Geniuses. Will they grab the 5th? Glebe trying to run. Flash slow. Doesn't get the knockback. Ace for Evil Geniuses.
Great job for snowballing right there, EG. Now they've got complete control of the map as well. Not able to do anything for the entire rest of the game. And here comes the dive.
All right, turret goes down. Here comes the battle. Stun goes in onto Bijou. He's got nowhere to go. Heals back up, but a 4-man shockwave. 1 for 0 so far. EG, back away.
Because the lantern's down, they're going for the Baron. They do have good ward coverage, and it's going down really quickly. Jax has not started his teleports. They don't see anyone except Glebe right now.
Ward comes down, right.
Kez is available.
Now there's no other wards available right now. Pink ward comes down. Kez gonna drop fast to the culling. Oh my gosh! The wish comes out, but he doesn't hit him enough anyway.
Jax is in. They're gonna finish off the Baron. They're committing to the Baron now.
More wards come through though. Kez flashes over, pops the ulti. The spike comes in. Kez gets it, but he goes down.
The rest
1 for 0. Glebe runs through the box. Man drop comes in for the flank. This is not good for Cloud9. Tempest 2 for 0 so far. Snoopy will tank up. Yuzuki gets 1 kill back. Jump over by Inox. He's going to get Bijou down 3 for 1. The fight continues. Yuzuki and Altec forced to run. Far in the backlands, waiting to flank. Kez walks towards the front. EG are a little bit low here. Is C19 gets a good fight. No, they counter engage on towards Kez. He goes down. 1 for 0. Snoopy, the rocket's going to miss, but there comes Yuzuki. He finds 1. They go in towards Yellow Pete. Hook will miss, but there's 2. Can they keep going? Distance slows down. Inox not gonna take any more shots. So another 2 for 1 on top of a 3 for 1. Ward swept away, and inhibitor is back up, and here comes the teleport and the man drop. And the fight's going to begin. Glebe puts the box down and runs away with a double man stun. Glebe goes down 2. Only 1 so far. Now Kez falls. 2 kills so far, going over to Pobelter. Yuzuki up on the backside, looks for Inox, can't find it. The heals. The stun comes in as well. 3 for 0 EG. Altec forced to run.
All right, EG finally pulled the trigger. Baited Cloud9 in long enough, but Altec can give just as good as he gets here and chases off Snoopy. Now they can return to the Baron. There's no threat of the Smite Steal, and they should be able to get Baron number 2, which will allow them to recall and make their final push.
And the 9,000 gold lead right now. It's going to grow larger when Baron goes down to about 10 on this one. EG going to do the formalities here, hitting it in the face, but it will fall over right now. C19 just doing the defense. keep their base alive from the minions, but here we go. And we'll see just how hard CNT tries to fight. Wave Clear comes in for a couple of ultimates, but it's going to be an early fight. Inox goes in, lands a stun onto Yazuki. He's going to have to back off of this one. The man drop comes through, a hook towards Inox. Three-man shockwave crushes C19's health bars. And you're seeing complete ownership now. Cloud9 Tempest forced to run away. The inhibitor is completely EG's in a 5v4.
All right, so that should be middle turret here, as well as a second inhibitor. And with Soraka down, the team fight should definitely go in EG's favor. It looks like they have a commanding lead. Wow, they're going to go for all inhibitors. They're not looking to end it. They actually want to destroy every little last bit of Cloud9 Tempest base.
And here comes the group of champions. 15 seconds on the Soraka respawn. Now comes the fight for the top inhibitor turret. Big damage comes through. That turret's going to fall. Oriana's going to put the team in. Kez just drops down where he stands. That's another kill picked up for Evil Geniuses. 17-5. 3 inhibs dead. Minions coming in right now from the mid and top lanes.
What a great start here for EG. Absolutely. In the best of 5, coming out with a commanding performance in game 1.
And Nexus turret number 1 goes down. Nexus turret number 2 under fire. C9T still afraid to do battle there. Yuzuki stunned up, forced to run back, but that's going to be the Nexus going down. Evil Geniuses now 2 wins away from rejoining the North American LCS.
And their lead by 15 minutes was just so dramatic. It would have to take a crazy play for Cloud9 to get back in this one, or some terrible mistake from EG, and EG did not make that mistake. They played it methodically. They took the entire map, cleaned it of gold, and then went for a couple Baron baits. Actually backfired on the first one, but try number 2 did work out.